Cut the gossip, get the game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're subscribing to the channel with the green check mark. Okay, hi you guys. Tonight, let me move this back because it looks like it's bumping. I don't need anything bumping. Okay, so tonight we are doing a reading, and the reading is pretty heavy. I've been getting a lot in my spirit in concerns of, you guys are going to be with me while I prep, but in concerns of an individual who's been violated with passionate acts, okay, doing the grown-up, but they was violated by a sibling, okay? So this reading is about to get heavy, but yes, the individual that I'm about to do a reading on, they have been violated by a sibling, and they are actually struggling right now, struggling to figure out their identity, struggling to figure out relationships, struggling to find out more about themselves. This individual is definitely struggling. Not to say that they're a bad individual, but their emotional intelligence is suffering. They may be an individual who really likes passionate acts themselves, possibly do not like commitments. They do not like that because I'm getting that when the sibling violated them, the sibling only did it for gratification for their own self. Maybe they couldn't get, the type of love or act that they wanted, passionate act. And so they actually went and got it from their sibling, okay? Now, the sibling did not see a problem with this, okay? I'm going to pull some stones here for energy. The sibling did not see a problem with it at first, even though they know this relationship, we really shouldn't be getting into this type of relationship, but it was their sibling, and just that comfort was really what they needed. They lived, this individual could possibly lived in a poverty-stricken home, a very stern parent, and that's the way they gratified and comforted themselves secretly. Okay, but the sibling actually almost abandoned the sibling that they violated. Okay, they abandoned that sibling that they violated by going and pouring into other people. The sibling did that, however, because they knew the acts that they was committing was absolutely wrong. But this individual who was violated is struggling. They feel like they have been betrayed. They feel like they have been left out in the cold. So they don't really engage in commitments, long-term friendships, relationships, unless it's somebody who's probably already know about the situation in concerns of this energy, these people. This energy wanted to come out in concerns of this individual. And so, yeah, I have some cards on the other side here that I'm going to pull top energy with. But it's heavily, this individual is messed up how they view themselves, how they view their sexuality, also how they handle things in life. It also messed up their outlook on, trust, boundaries. It really kind of messed them up, to be honest with you. And so the other sibling kind of did well in, moving on from it, but they haven't addressed the hurt and pain that they caused the one that they violated. And the other one feels abandoned. I keep on getting they feel abandoned by the sibling. And I really get this is a sibling of same-sex sibling, like a guy and a guy, or a girl and a girl. So, as you can see, this is heavy energy. And I just been woke up by it. I've been woke up by it. I've been woke up to do the reading. And this reading is actually to give insight to the person who's been violated. It seems like they have been affected the most in this situation. So I'm going to pull top energy, and then we're going to get into how they're feeling spiritually, some things that they may be struggling with mentally, and just overall advice of how to help an individual in this situation. I'm going to probably get some self-care messages, but I don't have them out right now. But yeah, this is a heavy energy, but I have to put it out here because it feels like someone needs help, and it's actually been an effect in their life. And so, yeah, Spirit Angel guys, can you give me some messages and concerns of this reading? Can you give me some messages and concerns of this reading? Now, this is just for top energy, but I'm taking it all. Okay? So right here we have spirituality and religion. I don't know if you can see that well, but spirituality and religion. Okay? We have transportation. Okay? We have angel. We have vials. Yeah, see, that's what I'm see. Love life. I knew this was affecting the life. This is definitely affecting the life. See, an orphan. Remember when I said the person felt like they was left out in the cold, and they actually feel like the person just moved on very fast. That sibling, that's why they left out in the cold. See, that's moving away. You know, really quickly they felt like they left out in the cold. You know, but they really don't know the person who was violated. What this was almost like to strengthen you spiritually and to bring you closer to God. You know, whatever was going on, it could have been spirituality in your family or religion, or it could have been, a spiritual or really religious person, you know, that's done this to you, or maybe they're religious now. Because remember, I told you that this person felt so bad for what they're doing. That's why they, left this person fast and left them out in the cold. So the person could have found of attraction for their sibling because they have developed unhealthy boundaries. Even though they was wrong, they may have felt like this would be going on for a while. And they probably didn't feel like they would get those actions out of their siblings. You know, they were looking for help. You know, it seems like they were talking to angels, maybe talking to their angel guides. But this individual who was violated have been really in their head. It's actually really affecting their love life, really affecting their love life and relationships. And I said that earlier. I kept getting that it's affecting those things, because this person, to me, this means two things. This person is either having trouble with committing to relationships with these vows, or this person who violated them with grown-ups acts. They broke a vow with them. They could have promised them some things, promised them not to be left out in cold, promised that they would always be there. And maybe that affected a person very much so, where it affected their spirituality, and it also affected their religion. So they lost a lot of faith. Thank you. And they was asking their angels, thank you, God, where are you? I get that. Where are you? But this is for your spiritual growth. And it's unfortunately that bad entities came in there like that and messed you up, or really violated you like that, broke their vows. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's some things that need to change, because this is a spiritual test, and you don't want to lose out on that. You don't want to lose your faith in this situation. You don't want to feel left out in the cold like this orphan card here, but yeah, and it's really affecting your love life. I knew that because it was the commitment is here, and it's really affecting, your commitment to people, to relationships, different things of that sort, because you feel like if I get close to anybody, they're just going to leave me fast, leave me out in the cold and fast. And that's an energy that you have to really overcome, because it's not you. And see, now you're doing things that is affecting you instead of knowing that those people wasn't the right people for you, and there's other people out here. But since your trust was broken so young, I see why you could totally be affected and your trust could be broken. Because I see this was young. Look at this. This is a baby. Look at that. That's a child. That's an orphan. It's not a grown person. It's a child. So I can tell you this happened since childhood. Somebody left you out in the cold. Could have been a stern parent. I mean, maybe your parents wasn't there, and you relied a lot on this sibling that violated their vows to you. So it broke your boundaries with people, You could be also another person that participates in a lot of lustful acts, with women and men, because of the same, because I keep getting that with whoever the sibling is, they're the same sex as the sibling that they violated. Okay. You see here vows. Look at here. This is two. Thank you. This is two women. You see this? This is two women, but to be honest with you, I'm getting that these is two men. That's what a lot of energy that I'm getting, but let it resonate as you. But I'm telling you, it's the same sex thing. Two women, two men. And they may have to rely on their brother and sister a lot. Maybe their parents wasn't there for them. They were probably in foster care. Maybe they only had one parent, but the parent maybe had to work a lot or really wasn't there. Or, yeah, maybe the parent favored one sibling over the other sibling, and the sibling felt like they could get away with what they were doing to the younger sibling. I'm not too for sure, but I know this person definitely felt left out in the cold. And they felt like an orphan, in this situation. And it happened at a very young age. Thank you. See, yeah. And see, when I get bad health, I get they're in mental bad health. Okay. And not just that, they in bad health financially. I know this says privileged lady, but privileged lady came out with bad health. Okay. So when you privileged, you 9 times out of 10 have money. You feel me? But that's what it was. You always have lacked money. You probably an individual that struggles with money now because you don't see money as being healthy. Maybe money was used to control a lot, in your household when you were young. Maybe a person felt like they was privileged and controlled you with money. Yeah, definitely. See? Yeah. And, maybe your parents fought a lot too. Maybe your mom and your father didn't see eye to eye and it left you with your sibling a lot. Yeah. Left you with your sibling a lot. So y'all in the family, mother and father could have been going through a lot of court issues. Yeah, the mother and father could have definitely been going through a lot of court issues. Spirit angel guys, is there any more messages that you want to give me from this deck? Is there any messages that you want to give me from? Yeah. So yeah, this ooh, okay, yeah. So yeah, your parents actually could have been going through a lot. I want to take this one. It says courtship. See, and you see, this is love life. So all of this, what I just named, your parents, they could have been fighting a lot, custody battles, different things of that sort. You've been in bad health financially. Maybe a person who had a lot of money, held back their cash from you. Maybe you had to struggle a lot on your own. But see, it affects your relationships and it's really affecting your love life. I continue to get that in my spirit. See, love life, courtship, because a lot of valuable relationships, and I'm telling you, these relationships are in the home. A lot of these valuable relationships that you were supposed to learn and grow from, they violated your trust. So you've probably been an individual, and I'm telling you that that vowed. Oh, here come the vows. Thank you, spirit guide. You are the individual that vowed that you would never let no one hurt you again, and especially in love. Okay, seems like everything that you love, every person that you want to date, every person that you want to be around, it always ends tragically to you. Okay, it always seems like you left out in the cold. Okay, very fast. And it's actually reflecting your faith too, and your spirituality and your religion. I mean, you may be the type of person that participates in lustful acts, but have some type of ask God for forgiveness for them. It's almost like a catch-22. You ask for forgiveness for them. But I'm actually getting that you need to stop those lustful acts because it wasn't your fault what happened to you. You can trust people. See, it's concerning. And it's concerning to God. Okay? It's concerning to your spirituality. It's concerning in your religion. It's concerning to your angels. Okay? So that's why, okay, you could be going through something spiritually too right now. Because spirituality come out, they're trying to transform you. Okay? Definitely trying to see. Wealthy man. They're probably trying to transform you into this wealthy man. Your angels, your spirit guides. And sometimes when things happen to us, we feel like, why are they happening with us? But sometimes God is protecting us. We'll go for something. See, protecting us. Look, imprisonment, mind imprisonment, And when I say God protecting us, so you see how imprisonment came out? Sometimes we think bad things happen like imprisonment. And this is a mental imprisonment for you. Okay, sometimes stopping you from getting to this wealthy man status because it sounds like you're deserving of that. But see, God will protect us from stuff like this. People who are not good from you, sometimes we go for it. Sometimes we vow that we would never hurt again, but you're picking up a lot of energies, especially if you're engaging with the wrong kind of people, And since religion and spirituality come out here, I'm going to get you some star seed messages. It seems like you connected, and I think this would help you too. Yeah, but God is trying to give you some lessons. I see lessons here. So if you're going through something, and especially mentally right now, I'm getting that it could be mentally that you're going through. It's because you've been hurt in the past, and you don't trust people at all whatsoever, which I'm going to say there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to get better because in order to become this wealthy man, in order to be in love, you're going to have to work with somebody. You know what I mean? So I don't know who violated you so dearly. It's definitely been a violation here. I keep getting, like I said, it was sexual, and that's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to take this card. Yeah. See, So yeah. Okay. Yes. See, you need to see this wealthy man, you need to get in the energy of celebration. This says, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. See, you got a lot more in you. I know you probably don't realize that by now, but you got a lot in you that people can use. But see, you need the freedom now. You need to have that freedom. And that's mental freedom. Okay? You're probably going to have to forgive people that you haven't forgave in a very long time. And sometimes that's very hard to do. See? But you need guidance. Okay? I don't need any more messages. You need guidance on that. You know, if there's somebody you think you can really trust, who you've always known have your best interests at heart, if I was you, I would reach out to that person. I would reach out to those people. If you feel like somebody's always understood you, they will not misunderstand you, I definitely think you should reach out to that individual. Okay? Because you need guidance on how to help you in this situation. Definitely. It's more about your mental stability, your emotional intelligence, more than anything, you know, knowing your triggers, knowing what harm you, knowing when you see things what you don't like, knowing how to control those things, conditioning yourself to think better. There's a lot that needs to take place, but it's doable. Okay, it's definitely doable. So that's why you need the freedom to do it. Look at freedom, say follow your heart and nurture your soul with the love and freedom to grow. Okay, you can't make this up. So let yourself grow. You know, sometimes we'll wait on an apology from people. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some people are chicken crap and they will not give you an apology to save their life. But that is something that is not wrong with you. That is absolutely something that is wrong with them. I'm going to tell you right now, because if you hurt for not getting an apology, if you hurt for things not being addressed, that means you have a good heart. And it seems like you're making other people suffer from what happened to you. And maybe you feel like I vowed like I'll never let no one hurt me again, but you never are never letting no one in, but you're blocking out all people, you know, not just bad people, you blocking out all people, you know, all people who can give you that guidance, okay, who can give you that help. You're blocking out all people. You know, and that's the problem, because there's some people out there that very well deserves the heart that you got. Now, I don't say give your heart to everybody. You're totally right about that. But there's some people who deserve that gentle side of you. There's some people who wants to work with you. There's some people who will love your energy, long as it stays in the light. But you have dealt with a lot here. I will say that. And I can understand why it may be affecting your relationships. So I won't take that from you. That's a hard pill to swallow for people to violate you so close. Here you're dealing with maybe a mother or father. There's a blank card that, you know, left you out in the cold as well. You have to deal with your sibling. They had money and held back. They may have been fighting in court about custody. You felt left out in the cold. Everything was going on all around you. It's almost like everything was going on, but you didn't get the attention, you know, that you deserved. You definitely deserve the attention. So yeah, sounds like, you know, and you definitely felt left out in cold. But yeah, this is about a violation, though, that a sibling did to another sibling, and it affected them greatly. And not only did the sibling affect them greatly, their household affected them greatly, especially mentally, where it broke their trust and their faith in their religion or their faith in God, because spirituality and religion came out. So whatever it was, it broke that. You know, it could, like I said, this could be a very highly spiritual family too, and things were going on the under that wasn't really brought to the light. See, we got joy, that which brightens your heart. It's time for you to experience this joy. So that's why it's good to release. You know, so like I said, some people are not going to give you that, but you don't let that affect you at all. You keep it pushing, you keep it forward, and you put out positive energy. You might have to put out positive energy over and over again. Look, it's just a blank card. All you need is that joy. You know, I'll pull a couple of more from here, but that's all you need is that joy. You need your joy back. You know, you need that joy back. You need that peace back. You need that mind back. You know, and you deserve it. And I feel so bad that has happened to you, but we have to grow past those pains, though, you know, so that we won't keep being stagnated, and we won't be, like I said, here, like I said, this energy is the type of person who's non-committal. You might be dealing with multiple people. That's multiple energies that's in your spirit, you know, and it could be with males or females too as well. Same sex or opposite sex, you know. So you don't need that, you know. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous lifestyle to live, you know. And you just having problems with your sexuality, which makes perfect sense. See, respiration, okay. profound, calm, food for the inner peace. See, when I said that too. You need to find your joy back. You don't need to get your rest. You need to get your peace. So you're going to have to start doing the work. And the work consists of really moving out of this energy of hate. You're probably really disappointed with these energies that you've dealt with. And you have built up a huge wall in your heart, in your space, in your mind, in your body. And it's affecting your love life. And it seems like you want to court somebody, love somebody, maybe even, marry them. I see vows out there, but you're having trouble with commitment issues, So, yeah. And it's okay, See, but there's therapy, there's counseling, and there's a good friend. Now, I'm going to say this. I will offer these services because I do this too. That if you inbox me on cutthegossip@gmail, and it just sounds like you're a person that really needs your story to be heard. So inbox me if you're that type of person, because I do stuff like that all the time. I help people out all the time, with things that they're struggling with, just hearing their story, their mental stability, treatment, healing, different things of that sort. I definitely talk to people all day long, and I'm okay with that, and I love doing that. That is my joy, okay, and my peace to be able to help someone through. Now, I will not let people use me or abuse me. Let's say that there. If I can help, I can help. But if I can't, then I have to move forward as well. But I will tell you this. I'm down to hear your story. Show very much compassion for this. Yeah, or leave me a comment too. I'm gonna get a song out here, lighten up the mood a little bit. But yeah, this is a very serious energy, and you're struggling mentally with a lot. Definitely, you're struggling mentally with a lot. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you got Beyonce and Shakira out here, and it's called "Beautiful Liar." Okay. We're not taking all those. This is too much. We're gonna take these ones that came out here. Yeah. Okay. And then you got this one here, Neo, Sexy Love. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do this. And see, yeah, it's definitely affecting your love life. Look, you got Neo, Sexy Love. You got Beyonce, Irreplaceable. You got I Need a Girl. This is by Diddy. I Need a Girl by Diddy. You got Beyonce, Irreplaceable. Yeah. And it's my name on that Jag. So remove your bags. Let me call you a cab. See, you acting like this in love, people are replaceable for you. They're replaceable. Hey, you hear 1 minute, you go on the next, like you quick on that energy. You 2 thumbs down on the energy, even though you want to be in a relationship and you notice that people are good for you. Sexy Love by Neil. But you know what? See, Beautiful Liar came out here. But you vowed not to be with somebody. You vowed not to commit to people. So you tell them what they want to hear, and then see this, you tell them you replaceable. Okay. Irreplaceable, saying, you must not know about me. You acting like you irreplaceable, like you can't replace me, but you're replaceable. That's what she's basically saying. And that's what you're telling people. You're replaceable, even your love life, you're replaceable. That's what you're telling them. And you tell them whatever they want to hear, but you tell them what they want to hear. I'm not saying you're a liar, but you could tell great stories. You tell them what you want to hear, but they really in the back of your mind, they can come or either go. Okay? And that's how you treat them. But in your heart of hearts, you got Diddy, I Need a Girl. Okay? You got Neo. You got Sexy Love. Listen to those songs that I just named. So in your heart of hearts, you really want to be in love. You really want to be courting somebody. You really want to you really want to propose and commit to some vows. You really want a beautiful love life. But whatever went on in your past and your childhood, it affected that. Where you come off as this stern person, intentionally holding back. Okay? Let's get some angel-guided oracle messages for you. This is very beautiful. But it's only because you've been violated. So I think, personally, you need to find somebody you can trust. Therapy. I don't suggest counseling. I think a little therapy. Well, so I'm going to say therapy, but not like that kind of therapy where they diagnosing you with stuff, It's the kind of services to me that I offer, which is spiritual advice, not just, and it's for your soul, your mind, your body. It's about emotional intelligence and everything. I sit down, I hear your whole story, I talk to you, I feel your hurt, I feel your pain, I feel your compassion, and then we start working through things together to personalize a plan for you. So like I said, if you're interested in those services, please email me at cutthegossip, or we can sit down and talk and have a consultation and just, see what's going on. But this story definitely needs to be heard. and someone definitely need to release. If it's not me, then please find a place where you can release. Maybe a support group that deals with, sexuality issues, that deal with like, some people violating people doing the grown up. Let me just say that. A group that would be a good thing too, a group. Because everybody experience that. But I will say that in this group, if you do a group, don't get drawn to people by their story. Make sure they're a good person before you just connected with them and we're wholehearted friends and just trusting them on their story. You got to make sure a person is a good person, because you can connect with somebody because you might have a parent that's passed away. You could connect with somebody like that, but are they a good person? Do they love you? Do they respect for you? Do they care for you? Will they violate you? Yeah, you got to make sure that these people, that they just ain't, they just ain't here to play with you. See? And I'm telling the truth. Look at this came out. It says yes. Yes. I'm right. Yep. See? This is about a good friendship and union. So you can have great friendships and great unions. To know if a person is good and bad for you. Yeah, you connect in so many ways. Tons of people like ice cream, but should I hang with everybody who likes ice cream? You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody likes ice cream. Look at this, see? And you're going to have to do the work. Sometime when we get in this space, we don't want to do the work. It's like, why should I even try? It's going to go to the shit, excuse my language. Anyway, but you should definitely try to believe. That's the thing. You kind of trying with still doubt in your heart. Yeah, see? And you're going to have to cut the cords with unhealthy people. Definitely. Cut the cords with your doubt. Cut the cords with your self-denial. Become more aware of what hurt you, why it hurt you, and what trigger developed from that. It could be the way somebody talked to you. It could be the way somebody used money for you, since that was in this situation. It could be, if it's a sibling, it could be sibling relationships that's triggered you. Maybe if you see people in a happy family, that triggers you. Because it's like, well, mine was messed up. So I don't feel so happy for you. Just even stuff like that. That you figure out what's going on in that area and how can you fix that. Yeah. See? Because, thank you. That's not going to help you. See how no came out? Okay? See, being in that energy of, as, it's like envious a little bit. I didn't want to use that word, but almost envious of someone else who's maybe have more money than you, maybe who's doing well with their mental issues better than you. But see, there's no need because see, the thing about it is I get from you is that you've been trying a lot. You've been trying a lot, and it hasn't been working, but that's because you need to ground yourself. Like I said, everybody likes ice cream, but you hang with everybody who has ice cream. People love cars, so you hang with everybody that has cars. Your angels, the ones that you're asking for, is really trying to protect you. So maybe you've been trying a lot, but it's not what you're supposed to be trying. You know what I mean? They're trying to protect you. So is going wrong? Could possibly be because you're going down the wrong path. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. And it kind of hurts. It's like, what's going on? I've had a messed up childhood. I'm trying everything. It's not working. But make sure you're not trying it to be manipulative. Make sure you're not trying it just to get money out of the situation. Make sure you're not trying it just to hit it and quit it and go. Because see, that's where you're going to keep on running into the brick wall. And that makes you more upset. Look, I have fear and forgiveness when I split the deck. So you have a fear to forgive people. You feel like if you forgive them, you're weak. That's where your fear comes in, but it's not. You're more stronger than ever, especially when you can forgive somebody and move on. Don't let that bug you. Okay, you did what you did. Okay, that don't affect me much. Don't let it affect your heart. That's why you got to forgive them, because it's really affecting your heart, and you really think everybody's like that. I'm not taking these cards, but I just want you to see when I split the deck. Everyone's not like that. And it's a shame the people who did that. I'm going to tell you that right now. See, split the deck again. Look what you said. Freedom, forgiveness. Forgiveness keeps staying here. You're going to have to let it go. I tell you, people are chicken shit. They won't apologize to you. Excuse my language. Hope YouTube don't block me. But people are crazy. They ain't going to do it. But you need that freedom for yourself. Freedom came out here. You already seen it. Came here. I don't need to show you, but I will. Okay? You need this freedom. Freedom. That's why you're going to have to release that. Because you need that freedom. Freedom to do what you want to. And then plus it's going to turn you into a wealthy man. You're going to be able to think clear. You're going to even know how to act. You're going to even know how to pick and choose people. Because too, since you're not committing, you might be dealing with a lot of sexual acts. And so you're not going to get commitment out of that if that's all you're looking for, because sometimes that's all what other people are looking for too. You know, so if you're pulling on that energy, you're going to get that energy. You study, think that way, you're going to get that. You manifest what you want. So if that's all you're going out for somebody, that's all you're going to get. You know? Yeah, that's going to take you. If you're worried about poverty, if you're worried about poverty, you change these ways, you ain't going to have to worry about that money no more. And it's going to be work. You know it is. You're going to have to do the work. You ain't going to get around that. Nowhere. You said faith without works is dead. Especially if you're spiritual, you'll understand that. And cut the cords. You got to cut the cords with all these unhealthy people. It's too much in your energy. They're taking too much of your energy. Yep. And so you've been depleted because you're messing with the wrong people. And God's not supplying you with more, or your spirit guides or whatever, because you're giving it to the wrong people. Why would they give you all this good energy and you're giving it to the wrong people? To steal it and walk away. But if you're trying to steal from people and walk away, then that's why you get energy like that. Yeah, see? This makes perfect sense. This is about a relationship. And definitely your relationship. See how that came out there? Relationships. It's affecting them heavily. Greatly, it says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Are you attracted to those type of people in relationships? You can't make this up. Okay? Read that again. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. These are the people you need to pick in relationships. That's giving you an equal take, give and take. That's showing you concern. The moment they don't, if I was you, I'd back away. I'd back away. You shouldn't have to pull nothing out of nobody. They should be giving it freely, especially if you're giving it freely. If they don't do that, then you don't do it. Because it sounds like you got a good heart. You're just afraid to be hurt. Let's get this next. See? Oh, fear. It's the fear of change. You know, it's the fear of doing something different. It's the fear if I forgive them, am I weak? It's the fear. This says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you got to resolve to live in the energy of love. You're not living in the energy of love, and not in your relationships because they come in lustful because you're not committing. If you're giving to too many people, you can't give to that one. Yep, you need balance. Definitely you need balance. You have to balance out. Okay? What is this? It says health. I will honor the physical vessel that ensures my soul. See? Health came out and bad health came out. Okay? So definitely mentally, you know, hopefully dealing with all these people too in this dangerous lifestyle, you catch nothing, you know, but your health is very concerned. Your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, all that needs attention because it's about you. You're the person. You're the star MVP. You're the most valuable player. Yes, you are. Okay, that's what it was. Let me get some angel messages. I'm going to get these kind of out first, too. This is Angel and Ancestors Oracle. I like these little cards, too. I just want to give you the best thing to help you out here. So the first thing I would say is you need to release. And when I say release, you're going to have to talk about what happened to you, what went on. See, you vowed to not mess with nobody, talk about it, And this is very concerning to your spirit guides, your God, your angel, your religious, whatever you believe. This is concerning to them. They want this to change now because it has to do with your soul, sweetheart. And like I said, people sometimes it's so chicken crap. They wouldn't give you, come on, these cards are going to be flipping around. I haven't used these in a while, so I got to loosen them up. There we go. People are so crazy. You know, not apologizing for messing with you like that. You know, violating you like that and then just run away. That's not okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And then this one that I'm taking here. I'm just taking this one off the top. This is needed here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all I need. Okay. So you got here, guardian angels. You are not alone. I told you the angels that you're looking for, they're around you. But the path that you're trying to go on, you can't go on it. They're not playing about you. Okay? They don't want you with this one, that one, everyone. So if you keep on experiencing hardship, that's because you have a calling on your life. And you're not going to be able to do nothing that is not good, that's out of the ordinary, that's lustful, that's, I hate to say it. I know you probably don't like to hear that, but you're going to have to come on the up and up because you're chosen, sweetheart. That's why spirituality came out here. And religion, you chosen, sweetie. You chosen. You ain't going to be able to get away with none of that. Connect with your emotions, water guardian. So you got to talk. You got to release. You got to surrender. I know it hurt. It definitely has to hurt. because it messed up so many relationships, boundaries. You like, I'm over this. I feel it. I feel it in this energy. See, heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Yes, sweetheart. Whoever you are, you're going to have to let that go. Somebody's going to love you for real. It's unfortunate you had to go through that. I'm going to tell you, though, a little bit you caused on yourself. Because once you got hurt, you didn't want to grow. You wanted to hurt people and make them feel what you felt. I can feel that. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You're so talented. I could tell. Talented, beautiful person. You just been violated. And that's hard to come back from. I won't take that from you. But you can do it. You're chosen. So keep talking to them angels. And then do the work to get to the right path. Let me get you some angel guided messages. Yeah. So you're going to have to turn. You're going to have to, if you got the ability to become another person, to shapeshift another person, transfer somebody to help yourself. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't care if you don't choose a relationship with this. If you don't choose a relationship, fine. You feel me? But heal yourself. That's the most important thing. So that you be able to pick and choose, what you want in life without so many emotional struggles. Without you probably a person that think a lot, possibly overthink situations. But because you've been hurt, and you've been hurt by close people in your family, a system that you was born into that you were supposed to trust. So I'm telling you right now, whoever you are, male or female, I feel that. I've dealt with some issues myself like that. But it's okay. It's okay. Ooh. Okay. That card just flew out of there. See? But you ready to do this. You don't feel like you're ready, but you're ready. It's just you got to do the work. You probably, I'm going to tell you, you probably already know what I'm saying. You just need a confirmation. Well, here's your confirmation. You're ready, sweetie. So let's start doing it. Let me get this card that fell on the floor. Please forgive me. Remember I told you to go seek therapy? You're going to have to find helpful people, a person you can talk to. I'm offering my services to you as well. Okay? You got to get in groups that may have people who experience that. But like I said, make sure you're just not connecting with people on a childhood trauma, on an experience, on a situation, because that'll take away from you figuring out if they are good or bad person. Like I said, everybody like ice cream. Everybody like pizza. Everybody like hot dogs. Should you be hanging out with everybody? No. You need helpful people in your life. Okay? This last card to pick up, see? Thank you, God. It's because they're going to be big, happy changes. I see you being that wealthy person. Wealthy man, wealthy woman. Like I said, this was energy of a male to me. But you're going to be that wealthy man. And there's going to be big, happy changes. I'm going to tell you right now, at the bottom of the deck, it says within the next few months. Again, ask your angels. Okay? These angels keep coming out here. You're chosen, sweet face. You may not want to, but you chosen. Look, be assertive. Be assertive, sweetie. Do the work. You got this. You will have to let some people go. If you're also dealing with an addiction, wean yourself off of it. If you're connecting with people only over an addiction, you can do that by yourself. You can do that by yourself and heal your own. Don't connect with nobody on that type of realm. Lastly, and then we out of here. Because I want to pull from all these decks. I want to give you so much help as possible. You should probably benefit with, maybe going out in nature a little bit. Taking a break, giving yourself a reward. And especially, let me say this, if you do something good, if somebody piss you off and you don't go come for their juggler, or maybe you're the type of person that ignore people, if you don't ignore them, you just tell them how you feel, reward yourself. Every time, reward yourself. Reward yourself until you condition yourself to do this stuff regularly, and then you forget about rewarding yourself. You just be doing it naturally. Yeah. But I hate that this happened to you. I really do. Because it affected you. Rightfully so. So, it should, if you're feeling a certain way, I'm going to tell you right now, you should be feeling that way. Yeah. What card flipped over? Yep. One more round. Thank you. Oh, yes. I love it. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. Like I said, love is your energy, okay? This is your energy. This is who you really are. But you're wearing a mask because you don't want to be hurt again. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you release these toxic relationships that you've been entangled with, release them, forgive them, let them go. You'll be good. You see, kindness counts. Okay? You ain't no weak person because you're trying, journey within yourself. Okay? See what you really want. Set your intentions. Okay? Trust your intuition. Remember this wealthy man come out here and says, abundance is your right. You're supposed to be this wealthy man, but things have been holding you back. See, you got this lack mindset. You know what? Affirmations would be good for you. Money affirmations. Look those up. You can find them on YouTube. You're supposed to be a rich man or a rich woman. See? Do not relinquish your power. Love is powerful. When you allow somebody to affect your mind mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, you're giving them your power. Hell no. F them. F them. Because see, when you become that man, when you become that rich woman, they're going to come back to you anyway. And I'm not saying treat them bad, but treat them accordingly. Okay? Don't treat nobody bad. Don't throw them to the wolves, but treat them accordingly. Okay? Yeah. See? Be of service. Ha! You can't make this. Ah! Be of service. Treat them accordingly. Okay? If they do need help, give them help. But don't just keep on helping them. See? Your beliefs are right for you. Okay? Make these hard, make that emotional side, make that tender side of you, that love that you have, make it work for you. Because it's right. You're on the right path. You've just been stagnated. But make it work for you. Don't give it to everybody. That's something you probably, look, choose love over fear. Come on with it. You remember he was fearful to forgive him. But see, you God know you about love. But you done got so hard that you can't even experience the real love. And people played you too. Keeping it clean. They played you. See, learn from your mistakes, okay? It was what it was. Now, when they violated you when you were so young, that wasn't your mistake. But the things that you have, the emotions that you have not controlled afterwards, those are mistakes for you. And maybe you didn't know it. Maybe it was innocent. But now you know. Let's do better. Okay? Last one. Let's see. I'm so grateful. Make each day count, okay? Make each day count. I love it. Well, that's about all that I have to say. I'm not going to pull from these decks. This was a lot. This is a lot to chew on. Rewind this. Watch it again. But yeah, spread love. I'm out.